I feel a personal investment of my life. I don't want to see that wasted.
The decision to end the Communities First programme has saddened everybody.
And that's not good.
People recognise that the programme hasn't eradicated poverty.
I do understand that things should always change, and that, to go on and go forth, sometimes you have to make changes.
But I certainly won't give up on the people I've worked with.
You can't do that with people that you work with. You can't say I won't be there for you. I won't be able to answer the phone for you.
And researching. You've got to be in it. You need to be in it with people.
Support you in that. I can't do that. That's just not, well, I can't.
When our first lead officer came before Communities First, and I remembered it as clear as it was yesterday, he said, I wonder what the outcome will be in years to come when we're at the end of the road. What difference will we have made? I remember him saying that to me.
I feel a personal investment of my life. I don't want to see that wasted. 4 of the senior staff are in their 60s and you don't see many coming up behind. Between us, we have a terrific amount of organisational intelligence and a lot of that is just not written down.
The government don't seem to know how to allow something to build. They just go, here it is, there's a truck coming next week, it's got a new programme and boom, it lands on your doorstep. It's a very bizarre way of doing things, particularly when you're talking about trying to embed things in communities.
Okay, action.
I'm a Butte Town ward resident. I live in Atlantic Wharf. So not only do people know me, but they know where I live. My husband's got used to it, people knocking on the door and asking for help with school applications. Their child's just about to go to high school, so they want to make sure they get the certain school for them. So could I fill in these lines and put their whole child's life down into these 3 lines?
Okay, so number 12, Jackie, action.
It needs constant amount of work because people who are flying in from other countries or floated in from other countries hasn't stopped. And if this hasn't stopped, that means the dynamics around communities are constantly changing. We will always have new people arriving, and we need to make sure that this country is ready for these things, ready for this diversity, ready to train people who are able to actually support people who are newly arrived in this country. In terms of Communities First being a failure, that's nonsense. I could put you in touch with many families that we've worked with. Say, for instance, there's a young girl, she's 22. I've worked with her since she was 8. She wanted to do dance, so we put on dance for her and her friends and developed that. Now she's running her own dance school within the community for other young people. It's not like we are required to measure something over 3 months, 6 months and a year, but with her we're talking about a 14-year period. It's a full life journey and we've worked with that family right throughout.